In this video, we'll set up PopStarter to play PS1 games over SMB on your PS2. If you haven't set up SMB yet, check out my previous video first. It's required for this to work. Method 3 users jump to the timestamp on the screen. Method 1 and 2 users continue watching the tutorial. First, make sure that OPL is running on your PS2 and open your web browser and enter your router's default gateway. It's usually 192.168.0.1 into the address bar and press enter. Now, find and note your PS2's IP address. After that, download the PS1 SMB Resources zip file. The download link will be given in the video description below. Once the download is complete, right-click the zip file and extract it. Next, open the extracted folder. Then extract the PS1 VCD folder and install it. My subscribers, if you have this installed already, please skip to the timestamp. Once it's installed, open PSX VCD. Then make sure that only the VCD box is checked and rest of the boxes are unchecked. Next, click on Browse and then open your OPL Server folder. And then select the PS2 folder and click on OK. Next, click on Add Directory, and then select the folder containing your PS1 backups. And then finally click on Convert. I will fast forward the conversion process. Once the backups are converted, close this window, then open the PS1 SMB Resource folder. Next, right-click and open the PS1 SMB Resource folder in a new window. From here, go into the Copy in Pops folder on PC folder. Then select everything inside and copy it. Now go back and open your OPL Server folder. Inside that, open the PS2 folder, and then paste all the files into the Pops folder. Also, make sure you copy the pops_iox.pak file inside the Pops folder. I can't provide this file due to copyright reasons, but it's absolutely required. Without it, your PS1 backups won't work. After that, run the PS1 SMB converter.exe. Now press Enter to close the window, and then run VMC and multidisk creator.exe. Now, it's time to apply patches to PS1 backups. I will demonstrate the patching process using Tekken 3 for single-disc games and Final Fantasy VII for multi-disc games. Now go ahead and run the PS1 SMB converter again. Since we didn't add any new games, it'll just skip everything and list your games along with their folder names. Here, the game titles are in yellow and the folder names are highlighted in green. Find your game, and to copy the folder name, click at the end of the green text, hold Shift, Then click at the beginning and press Ctrl+C. Now minimize the converter again. Head over to the File Explorer search bar in the top right, type 2 double quotes, place your cursor in between them, and press Ctrl+V, then hit Enter. This will bring up your game folder, just open it. Then bring back the PS1 SMB Resource window. Here, extract the PS1 patches zip file. Next, open HugoPoct Pop Starter Fixes folder. Then open the Pops Game Fixes folder. Here, find and open your game folder. The patches are in .bin format. Simply select all the patch files and copy them, and paste them in the Tekken 3 folder. Next, we will go over how to patch multi-disc games using Final Fantasy VII as the example. First, go back to the Pops folder on your SD card, then restore the patches window we minimized earlier. Here is the important part for multi-disc games. You will notice that the game folder are labeled D1, D2, D3. The rest of the folder name will be the same. D1, D2, D3 simply indicate Disc 1, Disc 2, and Disc 3 of the same game. For multi-disc games, the patch needs to be copied in each of these discs folders. Now, I will speed up the video, but the patching process remains exactly the same. Alright, now it's time to apply covers to our PS1 backups. Open OPL Manager now. Then click on Batch Actions, and then click on Download Art. Next, click on Start. Once the art files are downloaded, close OPL Manager. I want to show you how to delete PS1 backups. Open the PS2 folder inside the OPL Server folder, and then repeat the same process like we did for patching. Click on the last green character and then hold Shift and click on the first green character. Then press Ctrl+C and paste it in the file search bar and click Search. Now select all the files highlighted in yellow and right-click to delete the game. I will not be deleting the game as this was only for demonstration purposes. Now there is one last thing to set up before we move over to our PS2. Open the PS1 SMB Resource folder again. Then open Copy and Memory Card Root folder. Then open the Pop Starter folder next. Method 3 users. Skip to this timestamp. Method 1 and 2 users follow along. First, open ipconfig.dat in Notepad. Then, enter your PS2's IP address. Next, for netmask, enter 255.255.255.0. For gateway, enter your PC's IP address. Once that's done, save and close this file. Then open smbconfig.dat in Notepad as well. Here, type in your PC's IP address. After that, type :1024. Next, rename PS2 SMB to just PS2. And finally, add your PC's username and password, and then save the file and then close it. Method 1 and 2 users skip to the timestamp to continue. Method 3 users, follow along. Open ipconfig.dat in Notepad. Then, for PS2 IP address type 192.168.0.2. Next, for netmask, enter 255.255.255.0. For gateway, enter PC address, which will be 192.168.0.1, and then save the file and then close it. Then open smbconfig.dat in Notepad as well. Here, type in your PC's IP address. After that, type :1024. Next, rename PS2 SMB to just PS2. And finally, add your PC's username and password, and then save the file and then close it. Alright, once that's done, go back and insert your USB drive, then copy the PopStarter folder onto it. After that, safely remove the USB drive, plug it into your PS2, and go ahead and run OPL Server. From here, move over to your PS2 and continue with the next steps. Now go ahead and open ulaunch ELF or wlaunch ELF. And once you're in the file browser, scroll down and select Mass. Then select the PopStarter folder. Press R1 and choose Copy. Then go back, scroll up, and open MC0, press R1 again, and select Paste. Once that's done, open OPL. Press Start, go into Settings, scroll down and set Application Start Mode to Auto. Then press OK and make sure to save your settings. Now head back to the main game list and press the right D-pad to switch over to your PS1 backups. And next I'll show you how to swap disks using Final Fantasy VII as an example. Be sure to bookmark this section, as these buttons combinations are essential for swapping disks when prompted by the game. I will be demonstrating how to switch to disk 1, but the same process applies to all disks. The only difference is the arrow key, which changes depending upon the disk, as shown in the next image. Let me show you the process step by step, and afterwards, I'll demonstrate the actual disk swap. As you can see, we've successfully swapped from disk 2 to disk 1. Now, to perform IGR in game reset, press select, start and L1 together. This will launch the boot.elf executable located in the boot folder on your memory card in slot 1. And that brings us to the end of the video. If you found it helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. It really helps, and I'm currently working toward 500 subscribers. I'd also like to give a big thank you to El Isra and also to Hugo Pocht for the pop starter patches. And big thanks to Mario Lowe for creating the OPL server. I also want to thank all my subscribers for the support. I really appreciate it. There's more content on the way, so stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next video.